that can't run.
What do you sexually fantasize about?
Me?
Yeah.
Midgets.
Wait, go on. Go on.
No,
proceed.
I'm messing.
Proceed.
I'm messing. But I'm not messing, man. But to be fair, midget is on my bucket list. But midget's on my bucket
There we
list.
go.
But if
She could be standing.
I'm happily married now, bruv. But bruv, once the marriage says nah, but it's time to.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Always every week ceremony before we start.
He's got to do it properly, man. He's
Just
got to do it properly.
start the thing, bro.
It has been started. There we go. You ready? How are you feeling today, guys?
Tired. It's been a long day.
Amen to that.
How you feeling, Leo, man?
Hey, Jesus
Boo.
Christ. You see, we're gonna have issues today. We're gonna have issues this whole podcast. We're gonna have issues.
Hey, I'm just asking questions.
Hey, man. Everyone,
Mind your business. Better mind your business.
What name are we? What's the name? What?
Big Dick Leo, big energy, 5'4", but 6 foot man. Energy,
Gee.
bro. That's how we coming, brother. That's how we coming. Get your money up, not your funny up.
that says 6 foot dick. So 6 foot dick.
No, 6 foot. No, 5 foot. 5 foot man with a 6 foot mentality, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 6 foot dick. I was like, I didn't know dick could be 6 foot.
I mean, he did say that.
How big is it? Nah, that's craziness. No one can take a
You're
6 foot dick.
focusing too much on it. Like, just let it go. Innit?
I never seen a 6 foot dick before in my life. However, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts recently in regards to like OnlyFans people, and I'm hearing this name of some guy called Danny D, yeah, and he's like some white guy who does like OnlyFans stuff. Because I don't know any like male porn stars really, but apparently there's this white guy called Danny D who has a piece that looks like a black Mandingo, but it's to a white guy. I've never seen like a white Mandingo before. Like Mandingo.
I think I know what you're on about. I've seen it on TikTok. I've seen this podcast. I see that TikTok.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike, I gotta ask you this.
Yeah, of course.
How many Mandingos have you seen? Because the only Mandingo I might have come across might be an odd one on Twitter by mistake.
Yeah.
What, Twitter porn and that, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, Twitter is just, I don't know what that place is sometimes, man. You come across some nasty shit on Twitter. So you search a footballer's name and all of a sudden you see...
What's his name? That's a Portuguese guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ramos.
Yeah.
What?
You've not seen it on Twitter?
No.
That Ramos. Oh, but
You know the striker, the Portuguese striker, scored a hat trick at the World Cup.
Oh, yeah.
So he scored a hat trick at the World Cup, and then they found they found a video of him wanking himself off and busting a nut on
I
himself.
think I saw that still.
So it's like you scored a hat trick. They're like, wait, hold on a second,
yeah.
flag. We're gonna show your porn.
Man pulled out VAR, you know.
He definitely beat off to the highlights, fam. After his goal, he's definitely beating off these goal highlights.
He busted a
fam.
nut to himself.
But he
Head
definitely was. He was like, yeah, come on. He definitely was.
That's crazy. That's
But,
crazy.
Yeah, too much talk about Mandingo, man.
That's cool.
chill
Let's
out.
move. Well, we normally do an intro, but you already did an intro, man. That was sick, man. I respect it.
I'm shortening my intro from now on.
We'll do a proper intro.
I'm shortening mine, bro.
I got short then. It's your boy Mike, aka the Cheek Club Connoisseur, aka Sexual Deviant. Yeah.
Bro, this guy does it wrong every time, you know. It's meant to be Sexual Deviant first, Cheek Cap and Connoisseur second. But you don't even know his own intro, bro. That's how lost in the sauce this guy is. But I ain't...
Thinking about Mandingo, innit? What can you do?
You need Christ, bro. You know who it is? Big Leo and that, yeah? 5'4", man. 6 foot energy. You know how it is.
Oh, you changed it up this time.
1 second. Before we start this, yeah? I'd like to take 5 minutes of both of your time to talk about Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Well, tell us about Jesus and all this.
He loves you, but I think you're a cunt. Anyway, let's move on.
Hey, Jesus got me down to a T.
Listen, he can't call me a cunt because, listen, it's your boy Jay, aka Bleep that is got to go, aka the Lord's second son.
Menchi.
And I'm out here doing
The Lord's work.
Praise him.
Amen to
You
that.
can't hate me. I'm just below him. I'm God's second son. What are you talking about?
Hey, that's blasphemous. That's blasphemy.
Wait, are we all not children of God?
That is true.
But you're saying you're the second.
Yeah, why not? Why can't I be the second?
Yeah.
In this world of today where everyone can be whatever they want, why can't I claim to be God's second son?
To be fair, I'm God's third then. I'm taking God's third, but I identify as God's third child, fam.
Man said I identify.
Could you imagine the Lord on like the Maury Prophet show? He's like, God, in the name of Jason and Leo, you are the father. God's like, shit. God's like, fuck.
Hey, careful. You can't be referring to God as a man these days.
Have you
God's
seen
not
that
male
Insta
no
as
more.
well?
He's not male no
They're
more.
doing that, they're saying that Jesus was non-binary now.
Yep.
He's gender neutral.
Well, that's
Church
it,
of
bruv,
England.
That's it, bruv. Oh,
I'm
In the
sorry.
Church of England.
I'm sorry, these man, yeah, like you can come for reality stars and Hollywood stars, and you can do all the stuff that you're doing, but once you come to religion, yeah, all bets are off, fam. The gloves are off, fam. All the HRing I've been doing, yeah, forget HR right now, fam. You man are moving crazy.
putting hands on you now.
Like, do you know what this is? Yeah, this is one thing that really annoys me. This is why I fuck with Muslims. Muslims don't take no shit.
From no.
You think you can run this non-binary agenda with Hamdi and them man there?
Nah, bro.
Nah. I'm Mohammed and them man.
bro.
Nah.
They'll stone you, bruv.
They will, bruv.
They'll stone you, bruv.
Sometimes I just think
stone you.
I just think Christianity, man. Like, are we even serious? Like this non-binary community are coming for our religion, saying that now they should gay marriages should be blessed, and saying that now God's non-binary all of a sudden. I mean, I'm not. It's an interesting argument when I think about it.
Yes.
But it's like they're trying to, like, why are you trying to sexualize God?
Well, this is the thing, yeah. So imagine I heard this today. I normally don't give a monkey's about this. I'm like Jay, but I heard something really interesting today. Yeah. So basically, this lady called into LBC, yeah, and she's like, she studies like religious bullshit, yeah. Anyway, she was like, well, the Lord's Prayer, Our Father, translated to like, I think the original Hebrew, doesn't actually mean Our Father. It means one who has birthed us, and birthing is something that a woman does. So apparently, when you think about it like that, Jesus could be a woman or a man, or gender doesn't matter towards Jesus. I guess that's why it's a thing. Like,
no. I'm not gonna let you get away with that.
Imagine going to heaven, bruv, and then you see God, and she's like, period. Bruv, I'm done. I'll be like, Satan, take me. Satan, I am your child. You're humble. You know what they must say, bruv? Your humble lamb requests help.
what God starts telling you about his day.
Nah, bruv. Nah.
In like 17,000 sentences.
It's paradise, fam. Paradise, bruv.
Listen. That little, I don't know what that was just now, boy. But all I was trying to get to is that you just said Jesus was non-binary.
God.
Look, I have no.
That's
problem.
what I meant. God. Sorry,
I have no problem with people like saying that questioning whether God's a man, woman, whatever. Cool, but when they try and start like adding like non-binary and trying to add their own like sexual classifications and all the rest of it, it's just kind of like, look, God is God. There's certain things that you just don't touch in it. Leave God and religion
Out of it.
There's certain things that are meant to, in this world, that are meant to be like untouchable, like just
sacraments.
Yes, it just seems a bit sacrilegious, to be honest. Like, just leave religion alone. If you want to do what you want to do, cool. If you want to say today you're X or you're Y, you're a zebra, you're a sheep, whatever you want to do it. But when it comes to like religion, I just feel like it's a lack of respect.
Like you were saying to me earlier, right? So like, there's a new Hogwarts game came out, yeah. Wonderful game. Yeah, I'm probably going to buy it after I finish God of War, yeah. Because I quite like Harry Potter. I used to work at Harry Potter Land. And I didn't know this, you told me, but apparently trans are saying you can't play the game.
Bruv, they're saying it's on Insta, on TikTok, on Twitter, bruv, everywhere, bruv. They're saying that if you're supporting it, they're saying if any famous Twitch streamers are supporting it, they now got a website where they can actually tell what Twitch streamers are actually playing it, and they're going to get them cancelled.
For what?
Just because J.K. Rowling doesn't support trans and LGBTQ.
Yeah, man.
So they're cancelling it. They're trying to cancel.
Sorry, what?
So they're trying to cancel Harry Potter, bruv. they're trying to cancel a mythical character, a character that doesn't actually exist. They're trying to cancel it.
So now they're dictating what you can
play
and support.
Yep.
And on what grounds are they going to make these reports?
They say that you're transphobic.
Listen. I'm not going to make a general sweeping statement here because I'm sure it's only a small segment of the community, the LGBT community that's doing this, innit? But like, I think that small community needs like a quick slap. You know them reality check slaps that just bring you back. I don't know.
Double slap.
I don't know what pack they're smoking on, but
I need that because
I don't need that.
I can make money off that, but I can make money wherever they're smoking. But that's some good shit.
Listen,
hey, Jigglypuff, use double slap.
I don't know what that is. What do you mean you cancelling? What I react to Harry Potter and you're gonna cancel me,
bro?
Yeah.
I saw things that were says as a man, as we all have penises and we're all men, gender, if we are not attracted to trans women, so that means women whose soul is a man that have transferred over to become women, but their soul is a man, their bodily soul is a man. If you do not find them attractive, you're transphobic. I won't lie to you. I'm transphobic then. I'll be transphobic because I am not open it there and then thinking, oh, what's it going to be? Like a fucking Kinder egg. Like, what's going to be down there?
Oh, Kinder eggs.
The little toy in there. I don't know what's going to be down there. I don't know what's going to be down there. What do you got? Oh!
I didn't even know that. That's nuts.
So, man, this is why I don't really listen to anything they say. And this is why I just believe it's all like a bit of a joke. I respect it, but I think it's a joke.
Bro, each their own, innit? Like, do your thing, but just
don't force it. Don't force it on everyone.
Exactly that. I just don't believe in forcing.
Like, there's even that little little black child in London. His mum said no, you can't do the the LGBTQ parade, and literally went off. They were like, he can't come to the school no more. The blah 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 blah. I was thinking,
they made him do it, didn't he? I think he still did it or something.
Did he?
Yeah, and then she was annoyed because she was like, I said. We didn't want him to be part of it, and the school still went ahead and made him part of it.
That's nuts. And she was Catholic as well, like Christian.
These are things because for me as well. I remember when I was in school, my mum didn't want me involved in like any like when RE class. There was like certain like classes that she didn't want me involved in, and she made the request, and they were like, yeah, cool, fair enough. But those respect your parents' wishes, innit?
Those were the days, though.
Oh, the good old days.
The good old days.
Back when men were men. Yeah, me.
Gen Z is just different.
Now men are cis men.
Yeah, man. I'm a sissy.
You said that with a straight face.
Pause.
No, I say it in a way like I see stuff, like I won't lie to you, like if there was a war tomorrow, I ain't going.
What you identify as a woman now?
No, I'll do whatever I have to do.
You're gonna move like that guy that recently went prison and he had before he went, you had a sex change or something.
I'll do something like that. I don't want to die. What bullets? What? All of a sudden they're like, "Yo, nigga, you on the front lines, first wave," and my job as the first wave is to just die so they can see where the bullets are coming from. What? Die for your no. And this is
bullets. This is why a majority of women don't respect men anymore.
I don't care. I don't need the respect.
They say that men used to die in wars. They used to
don't want to die.
Don't even start. Don't even start that because women want niggas that are six figures, niggas that are this, niggas that are driving Bugattis. Not, bruv, don't say that, bruv. Don't say that. Women these days they're more backwards than men. They're more backwards than men.
Why'd you say that?
But how can you? Okay, story time with Leo.
I like this.
Grab a cup of tea. Can I ask you a question? Which part of my hand did you want me to slap you? The front or the back?
Hey, listen.
Leo, use double slap.
This girl, like this was like years ago. She used to be like a female plumber from great girl, lovely girl, bruv. Amazing personality.
Wow, that's the first one I've heard.
Bruv, rare to see, bruv.
Shout out to her.
She got pregnant, blah blah blah. This is before COVID. Next thing you know, fam, she quit her job. OnlyFans. Everything, brother. She's posting
while pregnant.
But this is when after she had a baby.
Okay,
fam.
cool.
She's posting, follow my OnlyFans, bikini, her baby, bikini, her baby, feeding her baby, and you're like, brother, pick. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? And then she's like, oh, if you don't want to spend money on me, I don't want you as my man. I'm thinking, bruv, what are you on? Like that's the type of stuff girls are on these days. Girls just want a guy that's materialistic.
So what's changed her then? Was it the baby? Because she was a hard grafting plumber before she had the U, and then all of a sudden she's gone.
No, it's the only fans because remember that COVID time. That's when OnlyFans was
Oh
popping.
my, COVID,
OnlyFans
yeah,
was popping.
bro.
So she saw her brethren's probably doing that,
Yeah.
and she just jumped on that bandwagon, and then she made bread, and she's like, I don't need a job anymore. I can make this here.
Oh, okay. I was getting really confused by the transition. I was like, making good money. Plumbers make good money.
Yeah.
So making good money as a plumber, and then all of a sudden transition to OnlyFans. But okay, I'm guessing
The maths was a maths in there for a second.
Yeah, I was just, and then okay, cool. With lockdown period, she's looking for ways to make peas. Okay, cool.
Jumped on, quit her job, instantly quit her job. She even told me I don't work anymore. I don't work there anymore.
Does she make good money though?
I have no clue. I don't even know if she's blocked.
Because
Why is she blocked?
you had enough of baby pictures.
Do I want to say? Well, I don't mind the baby pictures, but I don't mind if you're promoting your own stuff. Cool. Stop doing the OnlyFans titty bikinis this year. Subscribe, baby.
Where was she posting this on?
On a Snapchat, fam.
Oh, so she's posting
Everything on a Snapchat.
I mean, everything.
Everything, bro. Like she's posting bikini pictures. You know when you took a naked picture and you put those little emojis over your thing.
Oh,
right.
And
to
then
hide the private
And then
bits.
two snaps later, it's her baby. Her feeding her baby, bro. And you're like, come on.
We're on the same tee.
Yeah, yeah, come on. Come on.
Same tee that was in the
make
picture.
sense, brother. And do you know this is how much of a dickhead I am. I clicked on a link to see how much she charges. $4.99, but that's a meal deal, fam. That's a meal deal, and that's a meal deal and some extra sides, fam.
I mean, if you're looking at the economies of scale, then her charging that price, she's hoping that she'll get a higher volume of customers. Rather than charging.
Well, you know what's interesting? I saw something the other day, right? And it basically said that some person had an OnlyFans account,
yeah,
and they put on there that they're in the top 33% of earners on OnlyScran or something like that, or top 30% of earners for OnlyFans.
Say only Scran. in that brekkie or something.
OnlyScran is a northern website where they put northern food.
Yeah, Scran is like food, innit? Like
I meant
breakfast,
OnlyFans, but my lips.
It's this guy, bro. We can't speak, bro. I'm telling you.
OnlyScran.
Scran.
Scran. If you say Scran, by the way, you're weirdo. I know who you are.
Boys from Liverpool say that, bro.
Yeah, up north.
Our kids, you're right, our kids.
Our kids.
You're right, our kids.
I could do some Scran right now.
Let's go for the fucking cat.
Let's go for the Scran, mate. But anyways, yeah, she said 30.
Transition was quick.
She said 30%. She's in the top 30% of OnlyFans people. Yeah, she only made $100 a month, which means 66% of the OnlyFans creators are making less than £100 a month. That means you got your girl Beth, yeah, that's put her nun, yeah, on Snapchat is making £100 a month.
That's rattled me, bro.
From putting her nun on there and then her baby pics. So it goes baby pic, nun, baby pic, £50 on my bank account. Now, if you ask me, that is not worth it. Sell drugs instead.
I can't lie, that's better.
Sell drugs.
That's better.
There's so many other things you can be doing. Start
You could be on
e-commerce
job seekers
business.
and you're getting more than that,
Would you
bro.
rather have a girl that's a drug dealer or a girl that's OnlyFans?
Drug dealer, I think. Unless she was really deep in the game. Because again, I don't want to die in war. So I don't want to die in a gang crossfire either.
Man said,
This ain't power, you know. This ain't power.
But I've seen things, bro. I've seen things.
Power, man. What's the British one again?
Top boy.
I said top boy, bro. Top girl. Top girl. You don't want to date a top girl.
If it's her, she's gorgeous though. I don't even know her name is, but she's gorgeous.
Which one?
That Top Girl. The one from Top Girl. What's that? The mixed race one.
The one that plays a lesbian in it.
She's not, I don't know if is she lesbian in real life though?
I don't know if she's lesbian in real life, but she plays a lesbian. She wears tracksuits and stuff.
Yeah.
But this is real shit though.
pretty.
Would you rather date a drug dealer or an OnlyFans girl? I'm gonna go with the drug dealer still.
Yeah, 100%.
Which technically, if you actually think about it, is a bit crazy.
Why?
Because one is actually threatening to my life, and the other is just threatening to my
mentality,
my manhood, my pride. But I would still rather go for the one that's threatening to my life.
Okay, but the drug dealer, not all of them have like threatened to life. Like, I know a female drug dealer, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Where would he be without his lawyer from? I swear.
She who allegedly sells drugs in places. Yeah, I won't say what drugs or where, allegedly. And she doesn't seem to have any issues of violence and stuff, because I guess she's not a drug dealer that sells it in like
large
bricks.
quantities.
Yeah, she just sells it in things, but it funds her lifestyle.
But the likelihood of you getting into some kind of physical entanglement or some kind of life-threatening situation is a lot higher from the brick girl
Yes.
than the OnlyFans girl.
Well, OnlyFans girls is my mental health, right? It's just man them telling me I wanked off to your girl. It's putting Kevin Durant's arm off my vagina. Up
Can you
her
imagine?
vagina.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're playing Call of Duty, yeah? You're handling business, bruv. You just got a nuke or something, bruv. You're killing it, bruv. And man's just like, hey, shut up on the proximity chat. Shut up, bruv. I saw your girl clapping her cheeks the other day, bruv.
And it wasn't you. It was some other nigga.
Trust me.
Oh! He was bigger than you. Oh!
Listen. Yeah, my pride couldn't take it still, yeah. My mental health.
What about you, Leo? What'd you choose?
Drug dealer, bro. Are you drunk?
But, and I mean bricks, like bricks on bricks. Like she talks like Bray Brown. She pulls up, she's like, 2 on the queue, and I bet with a mortar.
Don't mind, bro.
Bruv,
No,
you
whipping
sound
up
like you were
that
from
water.
Baltimore, bro.
I don't mind, brother. She's waking up in the middle of the night like, babe, I need your handle work. Go on, baby, handle your business.
But yeah,
I'm
that's-
rolling back over, bro.
that's the thing.
None of this, oh, come, let's go downstairs and make some content. Nah, but you're drunk. You're drunk. You must be drunk. No, that can't run. None of that can run.
So you much rather you be spooning her and she's like, oh, I got to make a shot.
Yeah,
Like,
we're back
and
in
then-
10 minutes.
I'll be back in 10 minutes or whatever. And then boom. Then, like I've got to work with Danny D tomorrow.
Nah, dead that, bro. Dead that. Or even you lying in bed together, but you're bare cuddling and she's going through OnlyFans, bro, saying, thank you, daddy. You're so amazing. Nah, bro. You see how quickly my head will turn, bro, and tell her, oh, bro.
But it's acting. In a way, it's just acting, innit?
Nah, but you don't. Nah, you can't. That
you alright?
that messes with men's head, fam. That messes with men's. A lot of people don't talk about like, men's mental health, fam. We don't say a lot of things, but when we do, but we say it because we have to, and we really need to, because it's an actual problem. But that kind of stuff, lying with your girl that you love and you want to build with, and she's busy telling some other guy in Dubai, bro, they're sending her like what, $1,000, fam,
Yeah.
to get her pussy out, fam. Not dead that. Bro.
Okay. What about the men that are mentally strong enough to handle it? Because I there's this girl, there's a porn star, right?
Hands up to you, bruv. I tip my hat to you, lot, bruv.
There we go.
Bigger, you lot are braver than me, bruv. Because I'm a pussy,
Mike,
bruv.
let's unless you're a male porn star,
Yeah.
then
I think you secretly want to be a male porn star. You secretly do, don't you?
No, I ain't got abs yet.
I said the abs ain't loaded yet. But when they do load,
Catch me on OnlyFans.
See my dick. She had a link for the podcast. She think, oh, did you see my dick?
the moment Mike jumps on OnlyFans, I'm out of it, bro. I can't. No.
You just see me like this.
I can't be a part of this.
Hey, Mike, use double slap.
That double.
Can't be a part of this, bro.
Well, yeah, this is woman. She's a porn star, right? Or OnlyFans girl, all of it, right? And she's married with kids. And she has videos and she talks about it on TikTok a lot. And she will be like, how does your husband feel about it? She gets in videos like, how do I feel about it? I don't care. The bag keeps rolling in. She's on podcast talking about like, she's doing a scene with two Mandingos, either side, Alpha Tower, like tennis, Roger Federer versus Nadal, back to back, boom, boom, boom. Forehand, backhand, forehand,
Man said
top
a
spin,
full
yeah.
rally, bro.
Three
rally.
man rotation.
Three-man rotator.
3 minute rotations.
Yeah, she said she's doing a scene with these Mandingos.
I said 15 love.
And then
Crazy.
and the director said, like, cut, like, we need to sort something out. Cut, quick 2-minute break. And her husband, who's obviously there, comes over to like wipe the sweat off her forehead quickly. It's like, good job, babes. Keep going. You're doing a good job. Like, boom. But that's their relationship. Obviously, that's their understanding.
He's basically a towel man at a tennis game. He's a towel man at the tennis game.
Yeah.
Man's a ball boy.
Oh, that's nuts.
Literally. You might as well go wipe their balls too whilst he's at it.
Imagine their kids when they go to secondary school, fam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see your mum's pussy on Twitter, by the way.
And your dad was in the background just saying, hey.
Cock.
Yeah. Like, not even that. I swear that's your dad in that porn video. But I start swinging at everyone.
Listen, let's just clarify right now. We can all act and pretend as if there's nothing wrong with that industry, but heart of hearts, everyone knows that in an ideal world, if you ask 99% of the OnlyFans models out there if they'd like to be on there, they'd say no.
No, I don't know about that.
That's true. Do you know why? Have you seen that
In an
Mia
ideal
Khalifa
world.
one? Have you seen that Mia Khalifa interview?
She's regretting it so badly right now.
She's saying that men look at me and they undress me.
Yeah.
I can't even speak to a man because all they want is my body.
Well, I don't know. I saw this other podcast of a woman saying that she, like, I can't remember, she was on Spex's one. She said she loves what she does. Like, she loves the job. Like, she literally loves having sex.
Yeah, now, bro. Like, let's not cap. Even for men, like, if in an ideal, and let's not spend too much on this because I'm sure we got a bunch of other interesting things to talk about. But let's be honest in it. Like, in an ideal world, if you told them that they could earn a bag and they didn't have to do prawn or whatever, I'm 100% sure that 99% of them would say, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take not putting my cheeks on camera and throwing away my dignity.
That's it. That's what sweet friend away.
And earn my money. If you could say to them, look, you can earn £1 million doing this respectable, low key thing, or you can earn £1 million doing OnlyFans and getting your throat rammed in and your back blown out and all the rest of it. Which one are they gonna pick?
Some of them might choose a rammed in.
Yes, so, you just said the key word. Some. Most are going to pick the low key, get that money, and not have to put my cheeks on freaking live. Crazy, bro.
Cost of living crisis, eh?
Meal deals used to be £3. Then they went to £3.50. Now the £3.90 if you don't have a Tesco loyalty card.
Yeah, you need the club card.
It is nuts.
So that's why you got to get your pum pum out there to help support your kid.
No.
You putting your pum pum out there or your cheeks out there?
Not for money.
Oh yeah.
For free.
Sorry, Mike does it for bants. I forgot. Don't forget, guys. Somewhere on Twitter, Mike's ass is floating around somewhere. And if Lukaku ever has a bad game, Mike's ass gets brought up every time, bro.
Do it for the love of the game. Do it for the love.
We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
I love this game. The hustle. Basically, right, you were telling me about something that I have never, ever experienced in my life. And I don't know if I think I might do one day just because I'm interested by it, right? Because, again, I'm interested in, like, to learn things. Swingers parties.
Huh?
Yeah. Swingers parties.
Hey, yo.
I said, we were talking about it earlier, yeah? And it was just literally, the conversation just went about, there's people on, like, Pornhub and that, like, they're man that just go to swingers parties and stuff like that. There was, like, swinger house parties and stuff. And, even if you just go on normal porn, bruv, and type, what's it called? What's that thing where the wife gets run by bare niggas? What's it called? Starts with a C. I can't remember what it's called.
Cuckold.
That sounds like it. Cuckold somewhere. Bruv, you can see the depression in them man's eyes, fam. And them man just sit there and they watch, fam. And they get aroused off that, bruv. You can see the depression, but they're getting aroused from that, bruv. That stuff
So
is
self-inflicted
pleasure.
Pain, pleasure.
Bruv, yeah.
Nah, bro.
But,
What?
like, swingers, bruv. Like, you can check it on porn, bruv. It's bare them, bruv. Every time you just flick through, bruv, you just see a random one, bruv. Wife of black guy, and you're like, fuck's sake.
Has anyone ever been to a swingers party?
Nah, but
Do you know anyone that's been to a swing party?
if I talk, I'm in trouble.
Hey, trouble has already entered the room.
Don't say no names.
Don't say no names.
Keep it like
PG-ish.
no, keep it R-rated,
But just use person A.
let's talk
so-
hypothetically.
so,
if
boom,
this person
maybe it could have
was
happened.
to have gone, what would they have seen?
Potentially,
But
allegedly.
he said that one time he got licked, ended up meeting one thing in a club, ended up going back to this house party. She's like, oh, could there's a house party like nearby, blah, blah, blah. This is like in Central, somewhere in Central. I was like, okay, cool, brother, you're Gucci in it. Like, we're just talking, like, you know, I was out somewhere else, he was out there, and he was like, oh, but this place is live, you know, come. I was like, nah, but Central's too far. So boom, you telling me this thing's taking him to a house party, blah, blah, blah. I was like, brother, make sure you're safe. Brother, he called me in the toilet. He's like, there's bare grown men in towels with their little things out above, just watching people get chopped, like his wife get chopped. He's like, what do I do, brother? Like, what do I do? Is that I was like, brother, what do you think? Leave, nigga. Leave, nigga. He's like, no. But do you know what? Yeah, some of these MILFs, bruv, they're making me feel sometimes. I was like, brother, pick. Either you leave or you stay. It's not hard.
What did he do?
He stayed, bruv. You called me in the morning, bruv. He's like, but I feel so dirty. I was like, but I know, bruv. You don't have to tell me the story, but I know you're dirty already, bruv.
He stayed and he did what exactly?
But he told me that he chopped two different wives, one room with their husbands sitting there beating their meat, bro. He was like, but I felt like I was getting paid to perform. I was like, wow.
That man said, dance, nigga, dance.
Bruv, do you know what? His words, I felt like I was back in slavery. I felt like I was working for the white man. I was like,
But he bust nuts. Is that the trade-off?
Man was putting in work for the white man.
brother. He was like, fam, I've chopped so much in that one night that I've ever chopped in the past, let's say 3-4 years. I was thinking, bro, how many did you chop? He's like, but I don't even know. I think I went through a couple boxes of rubbers, fam. I'm thinking, what did you do, brother? He's like, bro, I can't even tell you because I don't even know half of it. They just kept on feeding me drinks. They kept on telling me, fuck my wife, fuck my wife, fuck my wife. I was like, wow, brother, that's sounds like a personal.
Sounds like the top striker in the place, bruv. Prolific, bruv.
Brother, it from like.
Man said golden boot, bruv.
Like I could hear the gas in his voice, but I could still hear the bit of the, you know, that bit of
sadness.
Yeah, but like he just got used.
Hello,
bruv.
darkness, my old friend.
Like he just got used, brother, and I actually kind of felt bad for the kid.
Did he get to the clinic ASAP?
But he said I rub it up. I was like, brother,
Listen,
you know you can catch chlamydia from the mouth, you know. He's like, oh yeah, you can, but no, it's not that deep. I was like, brother, you can catch chlamydia off oysters. You can catch chlamydia in the mouth.
Of oysters?
Yeah, bruv. You catch chlamydia off oysters. You know?
Like from
Yeah,
food?
oysters. Yeah. Oysters.
I knew there was a reason I didn't like that shit. I've never
You
eaten
catch
it.
chlamydia off of them.
Why?
I don't know.
Nasty,
It's scientifically proven. You can catch chlamydia off of them.
Yeah.
Like someone else has sucked the oyster for or something, or just
God
in the
knows,
sea?
bro. God knows. You just can
We're
catch
gonna have
chlamydia.
to Google this one.
Fun facts of Leandro. But yeah.
Who?
Oh, mother, please. Please. When this camera goes off, I am slapping the black off of you. I'm slapping the melanin off your skin.
Okay, so wait, let me ask you man this question, right? Because I've always wanted to just go to swim party just to see, but I know that it doesn't really work like that. You can only go apparently if you're with a female, and the female is invited or something like that. So if the female's invited, then they can bring a man with them. And you can be accepted to be as a man. Like we can't be 50 man up. Like let's go to a swinger party. Double like, niggas. You got like we got a table. We'll buy a table. Don't care.
We'll buy a table.
Don't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really work like that. So,
But what?
so I'm asking you. You've gone there just to peruse. Yeah, it's like you're window shopping. Yeah, you're literally just seeing. There's a
Red light district.
Yeah, there's a CEO. He's got his dick out. Okay, there's a CEO of a FT Fortune 500 company. He's got his dick out. Oh, yeah, he's the director of Nestle's. Okay, he's got his dick out. You know, he's just there. His wife looks pretty nice. You know, 30s, lovely stuff. She says, young man, as you know, I am 70. My dick doesn't work anymore. Please pleasure my woman. Nice. So you're not doing it?
I couldn't.
Are you alright?
I couldn't.
You fucking mad?
Genuinely.
What?
You couldn't do it?
I don't think I could, bro.
He might give me a little payout.
There's no Henny in this earth, fam. The amount of Henny on this planet cannot get me to do that.
Why would you do it?
Why would you do it? Just to say you did it.
To who?
Okay, who's your woman crush Wednesday, like celebrity wise?
I don't think I have one.
Okay, let's just say Cardi B. Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. She's there with one little husband, little sugar daddy husband.
Offset.
Man said Offset. He's there. He's like, yo, come on, brother. She's there. Put some work in.
Nah, fam, that's weird. It's just weird for me, bro. Like, I just... It's tasteless. It's weird. I've been quite picky with where my willy goes, innit? So, respectfully, as nice as she might be, bro, it's just
picky.
tasteless, bro. Yeah, I'm picky,
I'm picky, bro.
I'm picky.
I know niggas that are generous.
I'm stingy with it.
I'm doing my thing for the people.
Man said my willy's fasting.
Man said I'm a man of the people, you know. Man's giving back to the community and that, bro. Fuck that, bro. Nah, not me. Sorry.
I just think it's just one of those things you have to try. Like I've heard stories of people actually doing it. Like,
Try and let us know.
actually trying it. Me?
Yeah, try
Mike's
and let us
Mike's
know.
already brought the party to the people. What are you talking about? You know exactly what I'm talking about.
What does that mean?
You brought the swingers.
Oh, okay.
You brought the swingers
Yeah, I forgot
to
about
the
that.
people.
I forgot about that. That's another story for another
Let me
day.
not speak.
Let me just sip my drink and mind my business.
Romanians. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Yeah, that was fine.
That's techno rave. That's what I'm gonna say. Have you heard about this?
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Listen, in fact, let me not speak. If I speak,
Well,
I'm in trouble.
I'm a child of God anyway.
Hear about this. I've got a friend, right, who said one day, like, he was with his male friend, right? His male friend. This is why I've become enlightened to the world, and it's not as like rare as we think it is, right? So I've got a friend. He's out with his male friend, And his friend has like one day showed him like a video of his girl like doing something. He goes, yeah, so what do you think of that? He's like, well, that's really nice, but they're drunk, so he's just thinking he's just showing me
Any girl.
He knows that's his girl, but he's just showing it just be like, look, showing off kind of thing, like, look at my girl,
Oh, yeah.
she's sexy, like, he's like, cool.
What was she doing?
I'm not too sure about it, but she was doing something sexual, and she was naked in the video.
And he's showing that to his boy.
Yes,
His girl.
he showed his girl to his boy.
Okay, proceed.
Yeah. He's then said to his wife, okay, cool. So they've both gone home, and like he's fallen asleep on the sofa, right? And obviously the one night they were drinking, his girlfriend went out on another night out, she was drinking as well. And he's fallen asleep on the sofa, and his boy's like woken him up on the sofa and says, yo, come to the bedroom quickly. Yeah. He's like, all right, cool. He's gone to the bedroom, and obviously the guy's there and the guy's girlfriend's there. And he's like, yeah, fuck my girlfriend. He said, fuck my girlfriend. He was like, what? He's like, fuck my girlfriend. He's like, he's drunk. He's like, and his girlfriend's buff. She's like, all right, nigga.
It is what it is.
All right, nigga.
She's like, I'll take one for the team. Yeah.
So he's fucking his girlfriend, and he's there recording it. And the ending of it is he says, bust on her face. Yeah. So he does it.
Don't tell me he kissed afterwards.
I'm
He kissed
about
afterwards,
to
please.
leave.
Busts on her face.
I'm about to leave.
And after he's done it, he's like, And then the girlfriend's like, he's busting the girl, and the girlfriend goes to her boyfriend, do you like that, baby? Like, does that? He's like, yeah. Yeah. So he's like, okay, cool, this has happened. The next day, like, he sees his boy, and his boy's like, you alright, mate?
Like nothing happened.
Nothing happened. Did you see the football last night? 2-1. It's a terrible result, mate. You know what I mean? Fucking the deal. He's like, no, fuck no. Like, yesterday. It's like, oh yeah, don't worry about that, man. That's just what we do. So in my head, I'm just like, oh, this is what people do. Like, as a thing to spice up the
Who is
relationship.
this brother that told you this?
I'm not saying anything. What are you asking these
I
questions?
feel like you should name and shame.
Nope, I'm not naming anyone. I'm not getting anyone in trouble. People have lives and stuff.
Brother, that's nuts.
Yeah. So I'm not saying that I am
Bro,
whatever what my
I might elbow someone if someone touched me. Hey, listen, this is
well, Jay, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like
craziness. This
as
is
human
madness.
as human beings, yeah, we need to become enlightened to what life is, right?
I want to be closed. No, I don't want to be enlightened, man. I want to be ignorant. Fuck
No,
that.
we need religion, fam. We need religion.
We need Jesus, bro. That's what we
Thank
need.
you.
Look,
I want to be naive and ignorant. That's what I want to be.
okay, cool. But this is the thing I'm saying. We're saying this now as mature males, yeah, in who are all in relationships and chill, whatever we are, yeah. But
That's whatever we are. What the fuck?
wherever we are, in
Whatever your situation
whatever your
is,
situation is,
yeah.
yeah. But how we were 5 years ago, are we trying to say that 5 years ago? I'm not saying this to you, I'm talking to me and you, Leo, yeah.
I was out here doing the Lord's
Yeah, I
work.
know he's like, so this is me and you, yeah. 5 years ago, are you trying to say that we would not proceed to do those things in those 5 years ago to now?
No.
No.
Brother. Do you know what? Like, do you know when the album, like when the whole gay actually really came out, bro?
What?
It was coming up to like the 2010s, fam.
Yeah.
That's when it started getting more more out there.
Yeah.
But before that, it was never. And that was when we had zero problems, fam. We had like zero problems. So I'm saying that back in the day, we had zero problems because everyone just kept quiet, just kept to themselves.
Yeah.
We just need to keep to ourselves more. That's all we need to do. Just keep to ourselves more.
Okay.
Stop pressuring people.
But we can't act like say these things weren't happening back then.
Oh, they
were just
were.
happening low key.
Yeah, close
But
doors.
I just think I just want to get into the mentality of that person. How on earth can it be satisfying or thrilling for you to watch another man beat your girl, and not just another man, your boy? Like,
If a stranger, it'll be at least a little
yeah,
bit
if it's
better.
a stranger, like, cool, you're
Little bit.
not gonna see my man again. You're gonna see your boy every day or every week at least, yeah. And you're telling me that you're not gonna think to yourself, fucking hell, my boy just railed my missus. On top of that, yeah, man's got the video on his phone, probably in his favourites.
But you know, he's been off to the highlights. He's definitely been off to the
Oh
highlights.
yeah, Johnny, that's right. Go to town on my wife.
He's
Yeah,
definitely. No, not even that. He's getting.
Bruv.
He's go slopping him off while he's watching, bruv. He's definitely doing that, bruv. He's definitely.
Nah, I'm sorry, man.
Look, I don't know the ins and outs of it because I obviously can't. Do you know when they say like? Do you know what those TV shows like In the Mind of a Murderer, In the Mind of a Serial Killer? We need to get into their mind, and I can't obviously do that, but because I like learning about this kind of stuff because I find it interesting, yeah, because that I become not desensitized to it, but like desensitized to the idea of it. So like,
you beating your boy's girl?
Am I beating my boy's girl?
Yeah.
How close am I to this guy?
This is your boy.
Because I'm thinking about this because I've had sex with an acquaintance's girlfriend, right? Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
You what?
Please carry on.
I've had sex with an acquaintance's girlfriend.
What's the time frame?
What do you mean time frame?
When was this person their girlfriend?
They were in a relationship.
And for how long?
What?
In a relationship.
For how long?
I don't know. I didn't ask those questions.
Man said I didn't ask. I was putting in work. Man said, you don't ask questions. You don't ask questions.
Man put on his hard hat and went to work, bro.
I've done it with an acquaintance's ex-girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? Ex-girlfriend.
Right.
Yeah, which is not as bad. But in my, like, that was back when my chimp was winning all the battles. But now I've learned to control my chimp.
Man says that's Harambe.
Yeah.
Harambe King Kong in that one. Man says that's King
I learned
Kong.
to control that nigga, right? But obviously back then, I was... But I can understand... Not understand. I'm understanding that this is what people like to do. Like, I like playing God of War, playing football. I like podcasting. I like watching anime. I like doing these kind of things. Some people...
Mike, you're moving very feminine right now. You're saying too many words. I asked
Zesty,
you
Bob, you mean
a
like
very
zesty?
simple question.
Ask away again. So
Are you going to beat your boy's girl?
my boy.
Your boy.
I would not do it. However...
Wow. However, I got a book for you to read. It's called the Bible.
Wait. My boy, I will not beat his girl. However, yeah, if I'm able to get contacts between the people, their boys, their friends, yeah, then they went a bit distant and became friends again, yeah. And the girlfriend is really, really attractive.
So basically, what you just said is, if
And wait, he was not in his right mind because he was inebriated. What's the word?
What?
Inebriated.
Inebriated.
He was drunk, and
under the influences,
under the influences of drink, and there might have been drug. I don't know. That could confuse the main brain and the cranium.
Look at all these
excuses.
Trust me.
I'm
look at all
trying
these
to build
variables
contents into
and
this.
excuses. This man's dropping into the team.
So, if that is the case, yeah, when he told me what he did, and I know the people, I said, you were in your right to do it. Would I have done it? I would like to say no. However, I know myself. If I'm in that situation and my chimp's there going, nigga, my father girl, what?
I want a banana, nigga. Give me a banana.
I might do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be in a situation to do such a thing. No. But, you know, and he's asked him to do it. It's not like he's done it behind his back. He said, can you do me a favour and fuck my
Mike,
girl?
you've asked me to do a number of things.
Man said
and I've told you
favour.
flat out, no fam, I'm not doing it.
Man said a favour.
Favour.
Man,
Like I owe you one.
man,
Do you know what I mean? Listen, we're closing off to this world. This is a world that exists. And listen, if there's anyone that's in this world, I would like to speak to them and learn more about it. Do you know what I
I
mean?
like to speak to them and see a picture of their girlfriend.
my DMs are free.
Hey, what are those hidden photos saying? Listen, what's your password, man?
I said, yeah, I want to speak to you. Drop a pic of your girl while you're there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Are you doing it?
Hell the fuck no. But how can I look at my boy in the face afterwards, fam? I can't even look at my guy the same way afterwards. Like it's
Relationship
nuts.
has to be ruined, fam.
Bruv, it's nuts. It's
Has to be over.
Yeah, but fair enough. You fantasize about doing some shit, but what you asked, nah, but that can't run.
What do you sexually fantasize about?
Me?
Yeah.
Midgets.
Go on. Go on.
No,
proceed.
I'm messing.
Proceed.
I'm messing. But I'm not messing, man. But to be fair, midget is on my bucket list. But midget's on my bucket
There we
list.
go.
But if
She could be standing.
I'm happily married now, bruv. But bruv, once the marriage says nah, but it's time to midget. But I need to tick that off. Just
Wait, okay. What is it about midgets?
but the noise. It's
They're
just
fat. They get fat
Bruv,
asses.
I'm 5'3", bruv. I look tall to them bitches. The fuck? But my girl's taller than me, fam. It's embarrassing.
So what? They can give you up standing up.
I can lift it up, twist it around, put it on my shoulder, burp it. I can do whatever I want to.
I can't lie, right? I go on Twitter sometimes or Instagram. There's some thick midgets.
Come on TikTok, but
there's some tick
little man,
midgets.
that little man. Have you seen that?
Yeah, the
midget
one
he
he's
was
dating.
chopping?
Yeah,
No, bruv.
the midget he's chopping.
Bruv, I looked at it, I was like, raw. Then I saw OnlyFans, I was like, ooh.
I don't know about midget OnlyFans, but if I'm in the moment with a midget, I'm there.
Brother, it's just one of those things, bruv. It's just a tick off a bucket list, fam. Just tick off your bucket list.
This is the problem I have, right?
Lord, I'm coming to you.
Lord, it's your humble lamb.
your humble second son. Like, I don't know what is going on.
Brother, it's just a bucket
I
list.
don't know.
Do
You know what? I can't even say that because at the end of the day, midgets are one of the Lord's creations. So I can't even talk too much.
They need love too, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Midgets need love too. So you man proceed.
They're grown people.
Did I always say to my girl? I'm always just like, I said, oh, you know what? I'm gonna cheat on you one day. She goes, oh, no, you're not. No, I said, oh, I'm gonna cheat on you, a midget. And she goes, why? So, I'm cheating on you a little bit. Sorry, a little bit. Sorry, a little bit. And she's like, no, you can't. That's all. I was like, bruv, it's a little bit, bruv. It's not hard. It's like, it's a little bit, bruv. She always gets angry. She's like, no, you're not.
Just a small.
Yeah, just a little bit. Come on, just a little bit. Not too much. Just a smidgen.
I tried real hard not to laugh.
Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen.
Doesn't really count, really.
It doesn't, bruv. It doesn't.
Man said just a little bit.
Just a smidgen, bruv. Smidgen.
That's killed me off. That's great.
All right. Speaking of though, you said something key in there that I didn't even realize, but I definitely want to touch on. You said your girl's taller than you, bruv.
Oh yeah.
How did that come to be, bruv?
Don't ask questions, bruv. The Lord blessed me, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, bruv. Got walking trophy, fam, and that.
So how did the link up happen? Because
Nope.
we gotta ask. The reason we gotta ask is because obviously, the modern woman checklist is usually starts with, and I quote, 6 foot and above. That's what it usually starts with.
100%.
So, for your girl to be like, cool.
But do you know what is the maddest thing, bruv? Like, it was a night out, fam.
Yeah.
Saw in the lobby while I was getting my hotel room. Saw her, looked at me, looked at her, kept it moving. So obviously I thought, but I'm never gonna see this girl again. Making bare noise, fam. Me and the man are making bare noise. She's literally staying across the room from me, bruv. Since then, bruv. Love, bruv. Love at first sight. I believe in love at first sight because that is love at first sight.
So what is it about her that you love, would you say?
She's a dickhead. She's just a dickhead. I love it, bruv. She's a child. She's like a brat. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. And she treats me really good. I can't lie. She's got a brilliant heart, bruv. Brilliant heart.
Because it is, like obviously,
she's a bit slow, but she's got a brilliant heart. No, she's book smart, but she's not like street
common
smart.
common sense thing.
No, yeah, she's not street. No, she got common sense, but she's not street smart, bruv. She just doesn't know how to deal with certain situations and stuff like that. There. But to be fair, bruv, I'm happy with that compared to everything else I'm seeing, bruv. I'm seeing man them go through relationship. I'm like, but that sounds like a personal problem still. I'm cuddled up in bed with my thing, bruv.
It's a problem for you. Like you look at the matter, that's your problem.
Bruv, that's just a personal problem, brother. Go for your phone, go to your contacts, call someone that cares. Make sure I'm not the one that you're calling because I'm not going to answer.
Look at this bad friend over here.
Bruv, I'm not a
Terrible
bad friend. I just tell you how it is.
Friend needs to cry on your shoulder and you're just there like, nah, fam.
No, if you're going to cry. What?
I mean, at least you would have fucked the friend's girl. Like, you
Nah,
would do
bruv,
that. You're a good person.
Never that, bruv. I don't know what you on, bruv. You on?
Trust me.
Actually,
I question what he's on.
I feel like I got some holy water in you.
Find it, man.
Oh, fuck.
Do you know what I find interesting? Obviously, obviously, we know each other from school and that, yeah. But you used to be a bit more wild than you are now. You're calmed, yeah.
I was not wild, bruv.
Not wild,
But I was off the fucking rails.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was a charismatic enigma, fam. That's a nice word.
About to say, stop the cap. Yeah. I know this guy was a wild individual.
But I loved school, fam. Man, I never used to do PE. Used to rob everyone. Blazers, kickers. I loved it, but man used to walk out of the changing room, fam, with 40, 50 pounds, fam, and 3 blazers. I used to throw him in a locker.
Do you know the best bit, yeah? Do you know what I loved about school? Because I did it a few times as well, yeah? Is when, do you know we had different breaks and that, yeah?
Yeah.
From different things, yeah? So we would have a break time, yeah? And I remember, say the year below or a couple years below, they would have PE and they'd leave the door open, yeah? A couple times, yeah.
Man said barbecue chicken, man.
A couple times, yeah, I'd open. If the door was open, Look at
Bruv, and them time Chicken Cottage were doing like what? With those little after school special. It was like
Yeah.
cheap. Oh, bruv, they were
Bro,
banging.
I wanted everyone's
They were
blazers.
banging.
If I found £1, lucky day. Sometimes at £5, lucky day. I just take people's money. And they come back, oh, we've been robbed again.
You're lucky CCTV weren't running them times, boy.
Brother,
'cause
you
they would've
took money.
finished.
That's it. You took money.
I didn't really want to take people's phones. I wasn't really like that.
Pussy. Pussy.
I didn't really want to
I
take
got
people's
family.
phones.
I got family in Africa, fam.
It's like looting like it's war zone, bro.
Bruv, Fortnite, bruv, zero fuck. Bruv, I had zero fucks in school, bruv. I had zero.
What's the biggest, I don't know, score you made from robbing niggas' blazers at school?
Remember Mr. Newbury?
Yep.
Robbed him. Robbed him. Robbed him.
What do you mean you robbed Mr. Newbury,
Robbed
bro?
him, bro. Robbed him.
What you robbed him
Robbed
of?
him, bro. Robbed
Why'd
him.
you rob him?
Oh, but fuck that guy, bro. That guy's a dickhead. That guy was a dickhead.
Wait, what did you rob
Mr.
off him?
Newbury.
What
I
did you
like
rob
Mr.
off him?
Newbury, man.
What did you rob off
I took a phone. I don't know if it's his phone or someone's phone he confiscated. I took a phone off. You know. Remember back we had like the hallway and there's a little PE office.
Yeah.
Oh, man went into there, but man used to just go into there. Go, Jules, take that. But I robbed a laptop from there. What else did I rob? I robbed bare phones. I know I robbed bare phones. I used to start to the Turkish in St Albans. Them Turks in St Albans, they loved me, but they loved me.
Oh yeah, the little kiosk.
They
in the
loved me
corner.
because them lot shipped them straight, but
This is all allegedly, by the way.
yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, that's jokes.
I
man.
was. What was it? I took all the fire extinguishers, sprayed it on the floor, made everyone slide up and down on it. But I was a shambles. I was a shambles.
Do you know what's mad? I used to see this brother in school, yeah, and every time I see him, he would just be walking like a crazy person and just shouting.
was
At
a
one point,
crackhead.
I thought you were a crackhead.
I was a crackhead, but I was a crackhead.
Do you know what I used to see him as well? Do you know, like in the reception bit, yeah, and then to the left, that's with the head teacher's bit.
Yeah.
He always used to be sitting there.
Sat there, yeah.
He always used to be sitting there.
Permanent seat
Always
there.
sitting there, bro.
I think he had a desk there too.
Yeah. Oh, and you know when you walk in and there's that the reception bit where everyone hands in their phones. Yeah, I dipped into that as well, bro. Oh, that one was the biggest one, but that was the biggest one. Man bought Air Forces. That's when was it FIFA 2007? That's when he came out. FIFA 2008. That's when he came out, bruv. Man got a brand new bruv. Man bought bare games. That's when Blockbuster was still running, fam. Man just go Blockbuster. I had a pile of games, fam. I lived life, bruv.
Oh, you're talking about this is like money heist, like it's a school, like here's the plan.
Bruv, it was, bruv. Back in the days.
The worst part is that this ain't even cap. This is real shit
I probably
because
stole your phone, probably.
listen, let's not talk about my phone because I didn't get a phone till late. I remember one
That's
time
funny.
I had an after school detention, yeah, and all the teachers had left to school, yeah, and I didn't have any P's left to get home, and fucking no teachers were in there in the reception for me to use the phone, so I couldn't call my parents. I had to walk home, bruv. Walk home from St Albans back to Welling Hatfield, bruv.
That's a walk.
I had to walk, and it was winter.
So you went through the old train tracks? Did you walk through the old train
Yeah,
tracks?
I went the back way, innit?
Oh, that's a walk, brother. That's a straight, brother. And it just doesn't look like it's ever going to end.
And at that point, I was like, you see, Dad? You see what you put me through? If I had a phone, I could have called someone. But I didn't have a phone, so I had to do this.
Call Frank.
I had to do this 3 mile bop. But fucking hell, man. Nikki B, those were the days, bro. Did you hear any crazy stories about Nikki B?
Yeah, science, a girl, you know those little test tubes?
Yeah.
She put it in a thing and it broke.
What? Inside her?
Yeah, it broke. That was in my year.
Wait. She put it up there and it
Yeah,
broke.
it broke.
And how'd it get out?
Don't know, but it wasn't my business. I just heard about it.
That's crazy.
And but the worst part about it, there was so many witnesses. There were so many witnesses.
She did it live.
Bruv, there were so many witnesses. So it's not
That
cap.
school went downhill
It's not
after
cap.
a year,
It's
bro.
not cap. It's not cap. A couple of people had sex in what's that guy used to do
Music
that
class.
No. You know that science guy? They used to bear animals. He used to fuck bear animals. What's his name?
Mr. Soul didn't fuck animals.
Nah, he was
Mr.
doing that.
Roberts.
He was doing that sport. He was doing that science, that environmental science crap. That guy always
Oh,
smelled like shit.
Mr. The old weird guy.
Yeah, him. They used to fuck his
Mr.
animals.
Shirt. Oh, what's his name? Fuck.
But he used to fuck his animals, bruv.
He used to fuck his animals.
But he smelled like he fucked his animals. But he smelled like he fucked
Is
his
it
animals.
actually evidence that he fucked
Nah,
animals?
but he looked like he smelled.
I know.
like he
You're
fucked his
talking about
animals.
old guy.
Yeah. People had sex in his classroom. That classroom was banging, bro. That classroom, everyone used to bunk in that classroom. What was it? What else was there? Girl got pregnant, ended up moving schools.
That's normal. That's normal.
It's every day.
I remember one time when this girl like sent her pussy on MSN to someone, and then the next day, her pussy, so that person printed off the pussy.
Yeah, I know what that is.
And put it. I know exactly. You know,
Yeah.
They put
in between the display.
the display thing, and you couldn't get it out. So the teachers are there trying to get it out, but it's just bare pussies, bare pussies on the wall.
Her
Bro.
first name starts with an A and her surname's a B.
I swear it was GC.
I don't that one. It wasn't that. It was AB.
It was AB.
Yeah.
I remember I saw pussy everywhere. I was like, I was just like, pussy, free pussy. I'm not gonna walk like, hey.
You know the BBMs. Let me just.
I was there thinking.
That's why I knew you were wrong and from
Bro,
early, bro.
my Nicky B was just. It was a shambles, bro.
So like, obviously, me and Jay like went school, went uni, all that good stuff. Yeah.
You talk like we didn't go to the same school, bro.
No. Went school, went uni, right? And then we've like got like office jobs and that, you could say, yeah. Mm-hmm. But you're like a plumber, engineer, kind of like plumber, electrician, all this kind of stuff, yeah. I don't see many black people doing that, yeah. I don't see many black people doing that at all. And like, if I was to do my life again, because I liked studying politics, I enjoyed it, but I actually hated studying. Like, I hated studying, yeah. Like, how do you even get into plumbing? Like,
Just go to college, fam.
just from college,
Just go to college.
to go up.
Yeah, that's it.
So why not many of the man them doing it? Like, do you know many?
Tell us about your roots first, or what? Like, what?
Went college, did plumbing, went to Oakland's.
Yeah,
that fucking shit, bruv. That place is worse than school, bruv. Went there, did plumbing for like 3 years while I was playing football. Ditched that, went football, then came back to plumbing, and then ended up working with some guy that lives near me as a plumber, and he was alright for like a year, 2 years, and then he made me do something. That's when I looked at him, looked at the job, looked at the pay, and I said, never again, fam. You know those like manhole covers, like, you know those little covers that like when you shit, bruv, it goes into the mains, like it goes outside into the
ones outside, the
like,
stop tap of it.
No, like like literally your shit when you're taking a shit, bruv, like all your dirt. I had to open that up, bruv.
Yeah.
Go in my wellies. This was like this was a farm, bruv, like a rich place. The thing, I jumped in, bruv, and there was still space for me to move around. I had to go in my wellies, fam, and literally push a thing in to unplug
To
it.
unclog it.
That's when I said never again.
Man was stepping in feces.
Yep, I said never again. Never again.
Human poo.
Yep, never again.
So what? You went, cool, I'm gonna go straight to like clean water plumbing and like electric after that.
Yep. I went straight from after that, bruv. Straight from after that. Went to work with my dad. Learned from my dad. Went to college again.
What did your dad do?
Electrician.
Okay.
Went from there, bruv. I was like, dead this from.
Too easy, because again, like now I know what I know. Because obviously, like at school they don't teach this kind of stuff. Now I know what I know, yeah. And I see those salaries these men are earning, or like, okay, cool, you work 6 days a week, a lot of these man, because you work Monday to Friday, cool, and on Saturdays you might do your own jobs or something.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, I know from my dad, like, and like I know a couple of them, so I see what they do, and like most of the brothers I meet, they ain't black brothers. They're like Polish guys or Caucasian guys that I picked up. So in my head, I'm like, bro, you can literally earn 60 to 70k a year plumbing.
The main reason. I love niggas, but I hate niggas at the same time. Like, but to be fair, I hate everyone equally, but I don't care for you. You're white, black, yellow. I hate you all equally, but niggas, they love quick, fast money.
Yeah.
We love quick, fast money. Even sometimes in my life, I was like, the fast money's great. And then you realize, but this ain't long term. It's great now.
It's not sustainable.
But it's not. And that's the problem with a lot of niggas. They just want to get that quick money. Like, when you leave school, you go college, you mix with the wrong crowd. Next thing you know, you're shotting. That's it. But when you fuck college off, and then you're doing that, and then next thing you know, you can't do nothing after that. You can't even get a job in Tesco afterwards.
Yeah.
So that's it. Niggas just want quick, fast money. That's it.
Always like the idea of like, you've done a bit of shotting, you want to quit shotting, the only jobs available to you are Tesco's, and you're like, why would I earn £10 an hour?
That, fam.
Do you know what I mean?
That.
So you're doing plumbing and electrician now,
Electrics now, yeah.
and it's paying very nice.
Pays my bills, man. Can't complain, innit?
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, bro. Just guys don't want to go out there and actually say, you know what, I'm gonna take a change. I'm actually gonna stand up and be a man and just change.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Because I did that myself, bro. I had to do that myself.
Yeah.
There's times like when this is like before I met my girl. Like, I went for a rough patch with my last one, and after when I left, that's when I realized, bro, I need to grow up. Bro. I need to kind of grow up a bit, grow up and be an actual man. And that is a difference between like us old school, and these new school. Because the new school just want to be famous and loads of money, but don't want to work for it. like that Mr. Beast and that PewDiePie guy.
Yeah.
Even in school, bruv, you were streaming, and everyone's like, "Oh, have you seen this guy?" I was like, "Bruv, who's this guy?" Now look at him. That's the thing. You have to work at your certain grasp, but drugs ain't the way. It's not the way.
Speaking of them, man, like I even heard like Mr. Beast and that. Like he said that when he knew he really wanted to do it full time, he spent like a good 10 months with like a couple of man them, and they literally did YouTube 24/7, 365 for about 10 months. Yeah, learning about everything there is to know about
the algorithm and that,
algorithm, all that shit. He spent 10 months grinding before he then decided, you know what, I'm gonna start putting out the videos that are doing the crazy numbers that they're doing now, innit? So yeah, man, you got to grind, you got to work. But like you said, a lot of people don't want to work these days, and unfortunately as well, there's a lot of pressure for the mandem as well to get fast money. Don't forget that.
And the pressure comes from it stems from a few places. It stems from the cost of living, it stems from women, and it stems from trying to live a lifestyle and trying to maintain that lifestyle. It's hard maintaining that lifestyle. I try to maintain that lifestyle, but on fast money, it does not work. It does not. It looks great on pictures, but it does not work in real life.
What went wrong with it?
Because as soon as the money comes, it goes, fam. Like it says in the Bible, a fool with his money soon parted. So I was a fool, and my money went. So it's literally a ripple effect.
Interesting. I mean, like, I was thinking about this the other day, right? Like, because we had my dad on the podcast last week, right? And like, he was putting in my head, save. And I remember when I started working, like after uni, and I'm getting money, and I was just going on trips, like, I wasn't earning fast money as per se, but I was earning money. So like, from going to a uni student that had, you know, £250 a month, yeah, to a guy that's getting that a week, yeah. It's not amazing money, but I was like, oh, this is good money. I was just going out all the time, do all this kind of stuff. It was cool. Then I started listening to him, like the saving thing, and I was like, cool. But now I've got in my head here, like, how, as a younger person who's going to be earning, let's say they earn £1,500 a month from an entry level job, yeah, and they are having to save maybe, and when they're going out, they're not just going out how we used to go out.
They're out.
They're going out. We used to be able to go out when we were first younger and just get drunk and then go out. But these guys now, when they go out, they have to wear designer clothes. They have to do this. They have to keep up. I don't know how they're going to do it without making fast money. The only way they can do it to keep up is to make fast money. I don't think it's possible for them to make normal, sustainable money from a young age.
But it is. There's so many avenues to do it.
Look, it is, yeah, and I want to get onto rails quickly, but it is possible. But the problem is that the pressure now, it's whether or not you succumb to pressure, innit? And it's whether or not you're instilled with the right things that will make you realize that a lot of this shit don't really matter. Like, I remember when I was younger, like, I felt like I was missing out on a lot of things, like parties and all the rest of it. But it got to a point where I didn't really care. And even now, I still don't care. Like, I earn good money now, but I'm not really a showy person. Like, I earn enough money to buy a chain or buy the dream car that I want now. I could easily afford it now, but I won't because I'm sensible, innit? But it's never been in my nature to be a showy person. And partly because I don't give a fuck. Me starting for you
is he taking shots at me? Is he taking shots at me? Is he taking shots at me?
Nah, I'm just saying, man, like, just me showing out and showing you that I can afford X, Y, and Z. Yeah, it feels nice a little bit, yeah, to stunt a little bit here and there, and everyone does. But I feel like, you know, actual wage, innit? Like, you do what you can afford. And if people accept you, they accept you. The only caveat I'll put to that is, obviously these days there's so much pressure on these young guys to, like you said, live a lifestyle, afford a certain amount of things. Girl them these days, it seems like the younger girls, I'm not talking about my age mates, but the younger girls, they want you to take them to every bougie restaurant they can think of, and no guarantees about what the outcome's going to be or whether or not they're even going to date you or whatever. It's just going to be like, I don't know. There's a lot of variables for the young guns, but if you stick to your guns and stick to your morals and, you know, you're well based, and I reckon you can can do a thing. You can
Well, you can. You just have to.
focus.
That's it. Just focus.
But this is the problem though. Like, it's easy for us to say this because we're all like late 20s, like we're all really late 20s, whatever. Yeah, and we've like I was saying, I was thinking to say like men mature late.
Yeah.
Like there's literally females who are like 23 that are like already thinking about their. When I was 23, I didn't think I'd be where I am now. Like all the mindset I have now. Now, yeah, like I don't go out every weekend. I'm thinking about if I go out, I'm missing out on this opportunity and this thing that I'm doing. And like because I've matured late as I am, but as a man, I'm like, there's no way enough I can expect a young 23-year-old person to have the same mindset I have. It's crazy that step of like life thinking from then. Like I was saying to you earlier, like I was like, you know what? I would love to just let the chimp out all the time. I would love to. 5 years ago, I used to let the chimp out and go, whatever, who cares about the repercussions? But now, I'm 29. If I let the chimp out, I think to myself, if I do something super stupid, yeah, like, I don't mean little stupid, I mean super stupid like I used to do, I could lose my house. Like,
Lose your house. You can do what that princess did, fam.
What's what?
That princess that's on Insta.
Oh, the stab thing. Yeah.
That's
like
it.
I could end up in jail. But back then, it's like, oh, yeah. But
Let's talk about that quickly though.
yeah.
What did you man think of that?
That is why I avoid South London girls.
She's from Hertfordshire, apparently.
Royston. But she was like, was she in South London Uni?
I don't know. But I just heard she's from Hertfordshire. That's what I heard.
What a mess that.
Did you see the guy that they were fighting over?
Yeah, man.
That guy looked like a chimp. He was a chimp.
Look. I'm not gonna allow you to shit on one of our brothers. Like what the guy looked like matters not in it. It's irrelevant. You can't
Stab someone.
You can't go and start juking someone because they may or may not have done a thing with your man.
Do you know what actually baffles me about that though? She went downstairs, put water in the kettle, waited for the kettle to boil, while the girl was still sitting in her bed, bro.
Wait. So, and can someone explain how they were recording? Was she live or something?
No, she was just recording herself. She was like, "Oh, you man, look at this." But I'm thinking, what the fuck is?
So she reported herself.
Yeah,
much.
basically.
She went on live. Was it on live?
I don't know the full in it, but I don't understand why you stab someone and record yourself stabbing someone. That's not very smart in my opinion. I know she's 18.
In your opinion, I think it's just in general. I think it's common sense.
I don't think you should record yourself stabbing someone or record yourself committing a heinous crime. Do you know what I mean? If you're recording yourself doing something like a happy slap, which is technically a crime, but it's, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, happy slapping became
Happy
a
slap
crime.
is a crime, yeah.
It's illegal. It's definitely illegal.
It was a thing at one point.
Pandemic.
It was just going around.
Man,
Swear.
People,
I remember
bro.
when some nigga happy slapped me and recorded it. Yeah. Oh my god, I was so angry. I'm glad it's a crime actually. I'm glad it's a listen.
That's actually crazy to think about. That people happy slapping was a thing. Pull up on man, slap man, and then run off.
The problem was they were slapping random individuals. So just be like, a geezer, he finishes the hard day at work. Oh, I can't wait to get home now. Some random
man, they put in 10 hours to get slapped by some little you to go on MySpace. Can you imagine?
I said MySpace.
Yeah.
Wow.
But nah, going back to that girl, man, I just think I just don't understand what she was thinking. I can't understand what was the angle. I don't get it.
anger.
What's she trying to prove?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. What you've done this, yeah? Okay, cool. If she had done it and not recorded it, I don't condone it, but at least I understand it. She was angry. She did what she did. It makes sense. Why would you record it?
Well,
and then go to the camera and be bruv. And she's a Decepticon as well, bruv. Have you seen her?
I don't know. She's 18, so I didn't look at any pictures like that.
Lord Starscreen's distant cousin, bruv.
She's not ugly. She's not fucking ugly. She's fugly, bruv.
She's a Decepticon, bruv.
Do you know what it is though? Like I watched like an SNL skit, right? And the skit was basically like it had Pedro Pascal. He's the guy who plays the Mandalorian, the actor.
Yeah.
Who plays them in Game of Thrones all this year. And the skit was basically like the idea of like they were doing TikToks of their teacher looking sexy and stuff. And he's like, why do you guys have to record everything? Like, he was like, why'd you... And I record stuff a lot, me. I love to record stuff.
Yeah, that's why we call you CCTV.
Yeah, I like to record stuff a lot because I don't know why. It's just something.
Remind me to never go over, please.
Yeah, I'll record everything. But if there's anything you've done bad, it won't go up.
Stop the cap.
No, I swear down.
Stop the cap.
Ask all my friends. I've got them in some precarious positions. None of them have gone on like the stories, all the precarious things that they might have done. Yeah, but
Jesus.
and actually, like, you know what? We record everything. Like literally yesterday, LeBron James beat the scoring record. Yeah, he became the all-time scoring motherfucker in the NBA. Yeah, amazing achievement. Fadeaway 2-point jump shot. Yeah, and they compared it to a Jordan shot. Yeah, that where you won the game 6 of one of the games.
Yeah. I
Now,
saw that.
obviously, back in 1995 or whatever, they didn't have cell phones, so they couldn't record it. Yeah. And in the photo of the Jordan, you can see everyone standing up, and they're like, "Oh, he's gonna hit the shot, and hits the game winner."
Yeah.
That shot that LeBron was on, if you look at it, the cold photo that they took that during the image, yeah, every single person in the crowd had their phone out. Every single person. Now you can say that as just to record the moment for themselves that they wanted to have or whatever, but we've become so accustomed to when something happens, we get our phone out, and I am subject to it as well because I do it all the time. But something has happened to us as a people where we need to capture everything on camera. It has just become ingrained to us like it's second nature. I don't know the studies behind it. I don't know the science towards it, but it's there. We have times on our phone where some of us spend 8 to 10 hours a day on our phone. There is something that's become instinct. And that instinct, I believe, is what's going to go down to our younger generation and get worse and worse and worse. Because if it comes into us, that's how evolution happens. So, that girl recording herself stabbing someone, which I would never condone, in a sense, she thought it was the thing to do at that moment because she's obviously got an ingrained, because the younger generation is even worse than us probably with all this kind of shit.
Yeah, because at least us, man, like there was a period where having a phone wasn't exactly mandatory.
No.
Yeah, because I probably took them.
Yeah, we didn't have phones because man like freaking. I was just trying to remember.
Hey, where's my phone gone?
I was just trying to remember what my name was, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, brother.
Yeah, I got mine here still.
Jesus.
Hold it tight, bruv.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is, listen, in regards to it is, I probably need to look into the science of it more, but there is something in this whole like human psychology of holding a phone and.
Do you go anywhere without your phone? No.
If I lose my phone for a second, I'm like, oh.
Panicking.
So, yeah.
Do you go anywhere without your phone?
Of course not, bruv. I have 3.
We're all 3.
Sorry.
I know where they are all times, man.
There we go.
All times.
Well, there we go. A phone, has become an essential.
It's an extension of you now.
It's an extension of you. Your phone has your blueprint. If the feds arrest you, they check your phone. I watched a TV show where there's people and their job is to try and escape like the police for a week. Yeah, it's just to see if they can do it.
And they track your location.
They track your location on your phone. Everything's there. I don't know the ins and outs of Apple's algorithms and stuff, but there's things I know you can turn off to stop them tracking certain things, whatever. This is us.
Do you know
advertisers? You talk about something somehow, then it's there.
Yeah, pops up cookies and that. What? You know, I want to try. Like, I want to go on like a little. I feel like I need a holiday. I feel like I'm burning out a little bit, so I'm gonna go on a little like staycation or something. Yeah, and when I do, I'm gonna just take my phone and just disconnect it and just.
If you wanna go on staycation, go Cornwall. No signal, no nothing. Just
yeah, I've been actually. I did for some recording, so I'm gonna. Yeah, that's a good shout. I'll go Cornwall and I will just disconnect my phone for like 3 days, and I want to see if I can do it. I want to see if I can do it. Number one, because it's gonna be hard to do. But like I feel like I'll feel a sense of like
a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, and a bit of freedom. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does.
I can understand that.
Like, yeah.
I respect you for doing that. I couldn't do that otherwise.
No, but I feel like we all need to do it. Like, I feel like you said, it's becoming a bit of a dependency,
a norm,
and a norm. Like we can't physically go out without our phones. If you say, for example, you were in a rush, you were leaving to go somewhere, and you're already late as it is, and you're 20 minutes down the road, and you figure out, oh shit, I left my phone at home. 9 out of 10 times, you're going to spin round, innit? You're going to spin the block and go back definitely. And get your phone, innit? That's crazy.
It's interesting to think about. You think about that.
Food for thought, innit? So go on, talk us through this chain, bro.
Shout out to Serena, Big Drip. Check out my Instagram. Plug in that. Literally, like, I just wanted something different. Like, I wanted to stand out. Like, I've always loved chains, but you know when you just don't really want to buy it, you can't find what you want, and you ask people, "Can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? Can you do this?" And they can't get what you want, but she's like, "I got you, babe."
She makes it. I was always thinking about buying a chain, but I was like, it's a bit too like showy for me. Like, where would I take it? I don't know. Like,
just for like night out, bro.
Would you say that this is your no disrespect, but would you say this is your one stupid purchase? I wouldn't even say it's stupid, but like, you know, like
frivolous.
You know, like there's that one. Like for me, yeah, I've always wanted grills.
No. I've got plenty more frivolous purchases in this year, fam.
I want a pair of grills. Like, I want proper like diamond grills. Like I'm ready to spend like 5K on them. Or
Don't bother.
But I just want them.
Don't bother.
I know it's stupid.
That is a very frivolous purchase.
I know it's stupid, but I want them, and it's the one thing that I will allow myself to blow a little bit of money on. The one thing, even though I know it's stupid. Just like I think like designer bags are stupid. Why the fuck am I paying a big bag to hold money in my bag?
Taking subliminal shots, man. Subliminal shots.
You're retarded.
Hey.
Harder.
Jesus.
Listen. That's all I'm saying, innit? I think it's crazy to pay money for something to hold your money. And these days, money is not even physical thing anymore. We're moving into a digital age, so it's even more stupid in my opinion.
I mean, one day we're all gonna die.
No, we're not. You know why? Do you know why? But I guarantee it's gonna be a point where when we're dying, we're gonna be putting some metaverse from some digital thing, but living in some digital.
You read a lot of X-Men comics.
No, it's not even that, but I can see it, but I can see it. I can see it.
Man said he can gaze into the future. Like,
No, it's not even that, but because you know why they're doing that. Have you seen those like Nike stuff where they have that like you have like a Nike top or Nike jacket, when you put your phone on it, you have like loads of drip, like digital drip. Oh. But they're doing stuff like that there, but sooner or later we're gonna end up in some
upload our minds into metaverse.
Above pretty much the Matrix.
The Matrix.
Here comes the singularity talking.
Nah,
it's just as we call it, extension thinking. You know what I mean?
This world's nuts, fam. This world is nuts, fam.
I love it.
Yeah, good luck.
I ain't sure about it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't sure I love it. I wanna escape and just go somewhere. I don't know where, but just escape all this nonsense that I see.
I feel you,
bruv. That Sam Smith thing rattled me, bruv.
If only
that baffled me,
bruv. How long we got left?
Literally like 30 seconds.
Well, anyway, you wanna plug yourself quickly before we leave?
No. What's he like, nigga? What?
Nigga, what?
I want to plug myself.
Yep. Sharp, Leandro Manny. Get me on Twitter.
Do you know what? If you ever become single,
Twitter,
you're definitely gonna come up again. And
me, I'm never gonna be single, bro. I'm never gonna be single. I'm never gonna be married to the game. Shout me out Leandro Van Ross on Instagram. All of that. Coming back again. Talk more shit.
Appreciate it.
Trust me, but we got some more shit we need to talk about.
Yeah, we'll bring you back on, bro. Safe, my G.
Safe, man.
Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?